favorite to just share kind of with the crowd. The first time I met Jen, I knew she was a beauty when she was coming to Boston. And of course I'm like, Holden. How? My assumption was that Holden, as like the silly, goofy clown that he is, would totally downplay that side of his personality and try to be this like macho, mature man to impress the gorgeous Jen. He almost like upped the ante actually, and she genuinely thinks he's hilarious, and he is hilarious. My favorite thing about the relationship is that she thinks he's as funny as he is, and he hasn't changed one bit to the original. And Jen, you've got a good one. I love you both. Good luck in life.
So I met Jen from high school in 9th grade. We pretty much did a lot of stuff through the years. What I do miss is that she moved away 7 years ago. I'm gonna cry.
That's okay.
The hardest
I would cry too.
We had good memories and bad memories. But I'm very happy to be here this week and just meeting you for the first time. You know, but I do love you so much, and I wish you the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Holden, you haven't been my dad for long, and I'm gonna save most of my speech for the wedding tomorrow. But you haven't been my dad for long, but the times that you've had, I'm very thankful for it. I'm thankful for the long talks of science we have. And when we go out to do stuff, or just the way you are there for me, I love you. And I'm very, very thankful you're in my life. And I know you're very, very good to Mom, and you make her incredibly happy no matter what. She talks about you, she loves you, she's so happy around you, and I'm so thankful you're in my life. And I'm very happy that you're gonna be marrying my mom. Mom, I love you. I know I get on your nerves sometimes, but I don't mean it, and I love you so much. And if Holden, with his jokes, makes you happy, his jokes and his science stuff makes you happy, then that's fine with me as long as you're happy. I love you, and I do miss the times we have, but I know that, you're marrying Holden, and, he's as much as yours as much as my dad. And Holden, I can't wait for you to adopt me and for you to actually be my dad. And I love you so much.
It's a goddamn tissue.
I'm gonna save the most of it for the wedding tomorrow, but I just wanted to say I'm happy.
Well, Holden asked me to speak a couple weeks ago, and as most of you know, I'm a math science teacher, and so if he had asked me to speak on math and science, I would have been really, really up for that. So Holden came in our lives. He was about middle school, and of course I teach middle school and high school, so I felt very comfortable. I really, really liked Holden. He was nerdy, which was great. The Dragon Ball Z, Spider-Man, Green Lantern T-shirt, that whole thing. That was a really, really good. On top of that, though, he was intelligent, and he used his intelligence in humor. But we got along really well. In fact, my wife and I were talking about this on the other, because you really liked ideas. You liked discussing ideas. And your intelligence comes out in your humor, not necessarily academics, but it could come out in academics. I've seen it happen. In spurts. it was absolutely 100%. Like, you could understand complex ideas, and I really, I mean, even from the middle school level, it was fun to talk to Holden. I realized that was the thing that connected, is your love of ideas, your new ideas, your intelligence. I was like, that was it. That was why he fit in so well in our family. So that much I did appreciate, huge. Memories, I've got lots of good memories. We built a tree house together. I don't even know how. That was pretty good. I'm pretty sure Grandpa finished it, but we at least we started. And then you making videos with my kids, which I thought was kind of weird, but yeah. But for the record, I never discouraged. I just like, okay, whatever he wants to do, I guess that's okay. You'll practice whatever you're going to. But that was pretty awesome. But I will say this, that I always trusted you with the kids, okay? And I can't say that for a lot of people. I never once worried about you, okay? And I really, really appreciate that about you. I really do. It was amazing. I not only that, I respected your influence on them, okay? Plus, it was a nerdy influence. So if it was like an athletic, I'd be like, I don't know about this. I think he's gonna get them into sports or something, and then I'm gonna play video games, and then I'm gonna really be in trouble. When they were young, you were probably better than me with them. I'll be honest with you. Amy actually called you nurturing on the way over, which, coming from the baby whisperer over here, is an extreme compliment. So. And that meant a lot to me, that I could trust you with them, because I would have probably been really, really nervous if I didn't, but I never worried about your impact on them, not once. And the big thing I want to say to you, honestly, is I'm incredibly proud of you. And here's why. Because you took something that you love to do and you found a way to do it. And that's crazy good. That takes intelligence, that takes bravery, to go out there. I mean, that's amazing, Holden. I think that's crazy good. That's crazy. And my kids can take that and look at that and go, hey, I can do something like that. I can find something I want. I just need to find my niche. And that's an inspiration. I'm sorry I spent all the time talking about Holden. I feel like I know you through the videos really well. And coming over, I was glad to meet you. You're great for Holden. I really appreciate your influence on him. So, but I'm proud of you. That's the best I can say, is I'm proud of you. Okay, I'm done.
Hey everybody, my name's Matt from sorry, old habits, sorry. I'm a good friend of Holden's. I've known him for about 4 years now. He and I had a very unique getting to know one another, and I'm gonna stop talking about myself here in a minute. It's fine, I'm gonna be talking about you here in a second. But most of you probably aren't aware, like he makes YouTube videos for a living. Probably didn't know that. Yeah, you didn't know? Got it. It's Holden's editor. 4 years ago, I saw him in one of his videos on YouTube, and I promised myself, no, I did not promise myself, I'm probably gonna cry, so. 4 years ago, I saw him on YouTube, and I saw the passion he had in his videos, and I knew I had to find this guy. So I stalked him. It was probably to an unhealthy level. I found your license plate. It probably wasn't good, but I did. I stalked him, and lo and behold, he worked in the same place I worked. And we had a classic awkward getting to know each other. Oh, hey, you're on YouTube. Yeah, so are you. Okay, well, let's get together and do that.
Like, I have this Danny Phantom short film idea.
Exactly, yes. Actually, the first video that I saw you do was your opposition to Pensacola banning skateboarding. Oh. So, you know, that's a classic video that you see. Regardless, I just wanted to be involved with whatever he was doing, whether I was holding the camera or being the shirtless, screaming douchebag that I was in his first video, How to Drive in Pensacola Part 2. Since then, we've done quite a few videos together, and it's been a lot of fun. But since the first video and all the way till now, he's shown me a level of warmth and friendship that I've never quite had. Which brings me to this. This is what I feel is the embodiment of our relationship. If you see here. And if you're not quite sure what you're looking at, that is me with a wet body, wet pants around my ankles, and him hugging me in the woods. Now, why? Why? I had just jumped out, I had just gotten out of a lake, I had just gotten out of a frozen lake for a video of his. But there he was. That is the embodiment of our relationship. He was keeping me warm after I just got out of there. And it really is the embodiment of our relationship. It honestly was also just a normal Thursday. I've always wanted to be able to return that warmth to you. And that's where all three of you come in. You do that for him. You give him a family. You. I've seen the way he looks at all three of you, and it's for real. And I'm extremely, extremely happy for you. I know. To the both of you, please hold on to your individuality in marriage. It can be lost. You must remain two wholes to be a great couple. All right, so this next part's a little vulgar, but it's important. Savvy, earmuffs. Communication, sex, and money. It is important in a relationship, it is. If you have communication, you can fix anything in your relationship. Hold on to that. From what you've told me, your communication's incredible. Hold on to that. Jen, I hope you know that, and I've told you this before, at 2 a.m., if you need me, I'll come running. If the pipe bursts, I don't know how to fix it, but I will stand there cussing and kicking at it until a real man shows up to fix it. I will come running. I want to be that uncle for you. I want to be there if you'll have me. But that's it. I'm happy for the both of you. If you ever need me, I'm always here. You have family all around you, and I love you. I'm happy for you.
Hey everyone, my name is Gus. I've been friends with Holden since the 4th grade. And we've been best buds ever since we first met. I knew that from the moment I met him, we'd be friends for life. Whether it was since we were both the poor kids in the same class going to Alethea. It's a private Christian school, as some of you may know. Or that we were both a bit different and a bit rebellious. We both stuck together like Robin Hood, Lil Jon, Tom Sawyer, Huck Finn, Peter Parker, Harry Osborn. There's still time. Since we were kids, Holden has always loved superheroes, especially Spider-Man. I think this is because it gave us people to emulate in the way of how to love sacrificially, how to lay it all on the line. And one thing about Holden that's always stuck out to me has been his emotional endurance. Ever since I've known him, our friendship has had its ups and downs, struggles that were out of our control. Life would bring us apart, but we'd always find one another when we needed the other the most. And it was always like no time had passed. Ever since I've known him, I could rely on him and he could rely on me. Even as a young kid, Holden has always had a huge capacity to love. He's always been a romantic. He was the guy with the big gestures, the grand proclamations of love. But the thing is, he actually meant it. He was the guy that if he loved you for life. I always knew Holden deserved a great love of his life. He has had many trials to get here, but I am happy he has gotten here. Jen, I know you make Holden so happy. You make him complete. You make him the man I always saw that he was. I always knew he would be a great dad. Even at a young age, I knew he would be a good father. And you've given him that ability to be a good dad and to be that hero that he is. I can see that you are that person to each other. You are the hero that picks each other up when the other is down, and you will continue to do so to the end. To quote Holden's favorite movie, Spider-Man 2. We need a hero, courageous, sacrificing people, setting examples for all of us. Everybody loves a hero. People line up for them, cheer for them, scream their names, and years later tell how they stood in the rain for hours just to get a glimpse of the one who told them to hold on a second longer. I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us noble, and finally gets us to die with pride, even though sometimes we have to be steady and give up the things we want the most, even our dreams. I know you are each other's heroes, and let me tell you, even though Holden is willing to give up everything, he has found his dream. And it is you, Jen, and your beautiful family. Cheers.
Hi everyone, my name is Hunter. I'm Glenn / Prime / whatever you want to call him's wife. I met Holden about 2 years ago, just before Jen and him started dating. When I met Holden, I noticed that he was going through a tough season in his life. There was something missing, and I wasn't quite sure what. It wasn't until he started dating Jen that his happiness started to perk up. It has been such an honor watching the relationship blossom into a beautiful love story. Holden and Jen balance each other out, which is something that I've learned is so important in marriage. Holden has stepped up into an amazing role of being a father, and my goodness, he is doing such a great job at that. Jen has adapted to the nerdy side that comes with being around Holden, and props to you, girlfriend. I know that is difficult sometimes. Holden, thank you for being friends with my nerdy husband. And Jen, thank you for being normal like me. I can't wait to share more adventures with you both and to watch your marriage, love, and family grow. If I wasn't 7 months pregnant, I would raise a vodka soda to you right now, but I guess water will have to do. So cheers and congratulations. Love you guys. Cheers.
Hi everyone, my name is Natalie. So me and Jen met in a salon. And Jen, even though I haven't known you as long as your other amazing friends and family here today, I feel like you've become one of my best friends very quickly. I knew you were as rare as a diamond when we were able to talk freely about many things like movies and scuba diving. I remember thinking to myself that this can be a great person to have in my life, and I knew you felt the same way when you added me on Instagram. It has been so wonderful to get to know you and Holden, and I can tell right away from the way you spoke that these two people were in love. I knew this was true as soon as she said that she thinks Holden might be cursed with bad luck and still wanted to marry him. And so, even though I had only met Holden a few times, I was already able to get a sense of who he was through you. The rest I learned through YouTube. It is so great to be able to share in your special day and see how many people love and care about you both. I hope the good Lord blesses your marriage with an eternity of happiness, joy, and love through all of your best moments and all of your cursed moments. All jokes aside, I know that Holden is not actually cursed with bad luck, and neither are you, Jen, because you both found each other. And that to me proves that in all actuality, you are both blessed with the best of luck, and especially where it truly matters. So cheers to the bride and groom.
I would first off like to say congratulations to my beautiful parents. My parents are some of the most hardworking, giving, selfless people I know, and I know most people say that, but they are probably the most ones. My dearest mom, since I was born, you have been my best friend, soulmate, and my life. You are the kind of person that will go to the end of earth and back for the people you love. It brings me a smile to my face to see you find true love and to see you so incredibly happy. You are there for me, and no one can separate you from me. And I love you so much with all my heart. Holden, you have been the best father figure in my life, and you've stayed in my life through thick and thin. You're my nerdy, funny, science boy best friend. I can talk to you about any experiment, UFO, or universal phenomenon. Oh, I can't say that. Phenomenon. That Mom will never understand. Sorry, Mom, but I love our talks and jokes, and even though you have yet to adopt me, I already consider you my dad. I know that you both will always be here for me no matter what, and that what makes you special. I love these two indescribable, amazing parents with all my tiny beating heart. I can't wait to make more memories with my new united family. I would also like to thank Natalie so very much for helping me with my speech. And I love y'all so much, and I'm happy y'all are married now, and hopefully, Holden, now you can adopt me. Cheers! Can we get to cake now?
Sorry, I just wanted to do a short and sweet. I'm Kate. I'm Holden's older sister. So start off with a little story. So Holden and Jen and the kids came to Boston this past fall. And I learned while they were there that I wasn't going to get to spend as much time with them as I wanted. And I gave Holden a really hard time about it. In my defense, I was pregnant and grumpy and tired. But I learned while they were there that the reason that they had to leave early at our visit was because of the kids' bedtime. Holden took that very seriously. While he was here, I saw him interact with the kids with love and genuine concern, as is obvious by Savannah's attachment to him. I saw the kids reciprocate that love, and now they're even calling him Dad. And I realized that Holden had become a father, and not just a father, but a good father. This is especially moving to me because we grew up with parents who didn't exactly put our best interests at heart in most of their decisions. But Holden has clearly wholeheartedly fallen in love with Savannah and Fox as much as he has with Jen. And I'm so proud of him for that. All that to say, I'm sorry, Holden, for giving you a hard time about not getting to spend as much time with you in Boston as I had wanted. I want you to always be flaky with me when it involves doing what is best for your kids. I'm so proud of you for the father and husband you already are, and for putting your family's needs first. And finally, Jen, Savannah, and Fox, I want to wholeheartedly welcome you all to our eccentric family. I'm so glad you're now a part of it, and I just wish you all the happiness in the world. Cheers. I didn't bring my drink.
My name's Kiefer. I've known Holden for an incredibly long time. Holden's been one of my absolute best friends since we were very little. There's a saying that says family is not who you're given, but who you choose. I moved to Pensacola back when there was a lot of strife going on in my life, and little did I know that when I met Holden, there was also the same situation there. We built a lot of our foundation off of necessarily family trouble. So growing up together, Holden and I used my brother's old video camera and started creating videos together. And this is back in the great part of YouTube, not like when it's just reaction videos nowadays. Something I've always admired about you, Holden, is you have such a determination about you. You've always been so mature for your age, and you've always acted older than you are, and now that you are older, you still act 15 years older than you actually are. I hear you when you get up. And so, but all that just to say that it's great to see that Jen, Holden has only said nice things about you. And I've known Holden through a lot of people who he said very bad things about. Holden and I have cried together, we've laughed together. The serious fact is that Holden and I really have been super close, and even though we don't talk every single day, some of the closest friends you have are the people you don't need to talk to every day. And those are the people who are always going to be with you through your entire life. So Holden has created his family, and it's a beautiful family. And Holden has always been great with kids, and I see he's great with Savannah and Fox. And Jen, you clearly make Holden very happy. So Holden, I love you. Jen, I love you. And I hope you guys are very happy. That's it.
Hey, just one more thing, please. Thank you. Did I say they were really amazing parents? Are you sure I said that? Because I really mean it. I super duper mean that they're really amazing parents and that I love them.